What do you remember of 2020? What happened to you and your life in 2020? Some of you perhaps had the best time of your life. For me, 2020 was hard. My friends, even though our memories of the past may have been different, the fact is we have all been through good times and bad times. Unfortunately, the bad times can easily knock off our balance in life. And that was the case for me in 2020. Let me share with you what has been helping me to slowly regain my balance in life. Like most of you, I worked from home in 2020 with limited social interaction, surrounded by many screens, including my work laptop, my personal laptop, the TV screen, my phones. So the access to sad news from all over the world was at my fingertips, in which I indulged in more than I should have. Naturally, my anxiety was shooting through the sky. Unfortunately, this was only made worse by unexpected news one day, which was of the sudden passing of my dearest cousin, who was barely 28 years old. I was devastated, in denial, questioning everything, completely heartbroken, and I started to lose my balance in life. There was no rationalizing around the events that had happened. Nothing provided any sort of healing. Therefore, I turned to nature. I started to go on walks every day. My camera that was collecting dust in my apartment now became my companion. The time went on at its pace, and then came the spring of 2021. It brought with it so much newness into the surroundings. The days were longer, the leaves were coming back, the bird melodies filled the surroundings with their beautiful voices, just like we have now. I welcomed all of it with open arms. I especially enjoyed seeing the birds go about their daily business. These birds became my reason to go for a walk. So my friends, this was my very first picture of spring of 2021. Since I enjoyed the sight of birds so much, I decided to install a bird feeder in my balcony. The first few days didn't go as expected because I spent my days chasing this squirrel. The squirrel was relentless, so I gave up on her. Luckily, she was only there during the mornings and then she was gone for her daily business. So I still got to have the company of many different birds. And these are just some of the visitors of my balcony. And I got to see cardinals, doves, blue jays, sparrows. And among these birds, I saw some really hardworking mothers. I saw little babies. And there's one bird that is worth mentioning, and that's this dove. This dove bossed around my balcony all day long, just guarding the food, chasing other birds away, even though when she was clearly done eating herself. Before I met this dove, I thought dove is a symbol of peace. But she taught me to not generalize things. My friends, seeing these birds just live their lives being exposed to whatever the nature has to throw at them, be it bad weather or uncertainty about where to get the food, gave me a different perspective. It taught me to have a bird's eye view of the world. And it taught me to live one day at a time. My friends, life can be really hard sometimes. I don't have a reason as to why unfair things happen to us sometimes, but I can tell you that we are never alone, even in our darkest times. I like to believe that we are a part of one big ecosystem that extends beyond humans. It includes living flora and fauna around us, and we all go through good and bad times. I've learned that when we connect ourselves with something as vast as the nature, we start to feel more grounded, and that can help us get through tough times in life. You don't have to take my word for that. I encourage all of you to take 30 minutes of your day daily and go for a walk. Just be with nature and experience it yourself. Thank you.